All right, so today we're gonna take a deep dive into Reminders of Him by Colleen Hoover.
Okay.
And looks like we got some excerpts from the book itself,
Oh, great.
some reviews, and some background on Colleen Hoover and her writing style.
Sounds good.
So this should be fun.
Yeah. Reminders of Him is such a great book.
Yeah.
I think Colleen Hoover has a real knack for crafting these stories that just stay with you.
Yeah.
And this book in particular, it really dives into some pretty heavy themes, love and loss and second chances. But it does it in such a moving and realistic way.
It does.
Yeah.
That's what I've heard from, all the reviews and stuff like that. And that's what I'm always drawn to, characters that feel real.
Yeah.
Like people that you could bump into at the grocery store.
Yeah.
So tell me more about Kenna.
Okay, so Kenna is our main character, and right from the first page, she's already doing something kind of crazy.
Oh, really?
She's stealing a roadside memorial.
What?
Yeah.
That's unexpected.
Yeah, so it kind of raises these questions right away, like, who is this girl?
Yeah.
Why is she doing this?
Yeah.
What's her story? And then who is this Scotty that the memorial is dedicated to?
Oh, so it's not even for her.
Right, exactly.
Wow. Okay, so I'm already like, who is Scotty?
Yeah.
And what's Kenna's connection to him, and why is she stealing a memorial?
Yeah, and as the story unfolds, we find out that Kenna is trying to rebuild her life in this new town.
Okay.
She's facing all the challenges you can imagine with starting over,
Yeah.
trying to find an apartment, trying to find a job,
You're right.
even navigating the unexpected arrival of a kitten, which she was totally not prepared for.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like all these details really paint this picture of someone who's walking a really difficult path.
Oh, wow. So it's not like a lighthearted rom-com.
No, not really.
But I am intrigued by this idea of, her piecing her life back together.
Right.
I feel like that's something we can all relate to,
Absolutely.
just trying to find our footing.
I think that's one of Colleen Hoover's strengths as a writer.
Yeah.
She's able to capture these universal experiences like loss and longing and hope in a way that you just connect with as a reader.
Yeah.
It makes her characters feel so real and human.
Yeah.
Even when they're making choices that might seem questionable.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, well, speaking of questionable choices,
Oh.
I have to ask about Ledger.
Okay.
All the reviews keep mentioning this Ledger character.
Yeah. He's
What's his deal?
he's the bartender
Oh, okay.
that Kenna meets fairly early on in the book, and Hoover's descriptions of him are just so vivid. She talks about his tattoos and his purple shirt and just the way he moves behind the bar. It's like you can almost picture him as clearly as Kenna does, and you can really sense the spark between them.
Ooh, so there's a little romance brewing.
Yeah, a little.
But I bet it's not a smooth ride
Yeah.
given everything that Ken is going through.
No, it's definitely not. And it gets even more complicated when Ledger discovers Kenna's past.
Oh, what happened?
Well, it turns out that Kenna was in prison.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
For involuntary manslaughter.
Wow, okay, so this is a lot more
Yeah.
than a love story.
Definitely. And to make matters even more complicated,
Oh, wow.
Ledger actually has a connection to the victim of Kenna's crime.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah,
So there's all this tension and
Yeah.
this really complicated history
Absolutely.
between them. Oh, my gosh. Okay, I'm starting to see why people are saying this book is a page-turner.
Yeah.
You get drawn into the characters' lives, but there's also all these secrets
Yeah.
and this painful past that could just derail everything.
Right, and that's classic Colleen Hoover.
Yeah.
Characters with baggage thrown together by fate, having to make these really difficult choices.
Yeah.
It's like you're constantly on the edge of your seat,
Right.
wondering if their connection can withstand the weight of their pasts.
Yeah, for sure. Well, and what about Kenna's daughter, Diem?
Oh, yeah.
I know from the reviews that she plays a pretty significant role in the story.
Yeah, Diem is really at the heart of Kenna's struggles and motivations.
Okay.
We get these glimpses of her through Kenna's memories.
Okay.
And you can just feel the depth of Kenna's love for her daughter.
Oh, wow.
And her longing for a relationship with a daughter that she hasn't been able to raise.
Oh, gosh, that must be heartbreaking for both of them.
It is, yeah.
I can already tell this is going to be like an emotional roller coaster.
Oh, yeah.
A book.
Absolutely, it is. But it's also a testament to the power of hope and forgiveness.
Okay.
The way that Colleen Hoover weaves together Kenna's story with Diem's story and Ledger's story, and even the adoptive family's perspective.
Wow.
It just creates this beautiful tapestry of human experience
That's cool.
that's both captivating and thought-provoking.
All right, well, you've definitely got me hooked. I need to know what happens next. But before we get too far, I want to take a step back and talk a little bit about how Colleen Hoover uses language and symbolism to add to the emotional impact of this story.
Sounds good. One thing that really stood out to me was how Hoover uses like everyday objects to represent these like deeper meanings.
Okay.
That's like, remember those dragon eggs that Diem is so attached to?
Yeah.
They're actually just like ordinary tea balls, but they represent so much more.
Yeah, that's true. They symbolize this innocent world that Ken is trying to reach back into.
Exactly.
It's like she feels like she's lost the right to be a part of that world anymore.
Yeah, and for Diem, those dragon eggs represent her world, where she hasn't really been exposed to all the complexities of her mom's past.
It's crazy how such a simple detail can be so powerful.
I know, it's amazing.
Yeah.
Hoover's just really good at embedding that symbolism in those everyday details.
Okay, so with all these layers and these really complex relationships, how does Hoover even begin to untangle all of that?
Well, that's where Kenna's letters to Scotty come in.
Oh, yeah, the letters.
Yeah, they're not just like a way for her to express her grief and guilt.
Okay.
But they're also kind of a key
Yeah.
to unlocking understanding and potentially even forgiveness.
So they're like a secret window into Kenna's soul.
Exactly.
Wow.
They give us these glimpses into her thoughts and her regrets and the love that she had for Scotty.
Yeah.
And it's through those letters that Ledger and even the reader start to see Kenna in a new light.
That's so smart. Like she giving us this inside look at Kenna so that we can make up our own minds about her.
Right, exactly. And it challenges us as readers to confront our own biases, to consider whether understanding can lead to forgiveness.
That's pretty powerful.
Yeah.
Even when something tragic has happened.
Right.
Okay, so these letters are clearly a big deal.
Yeah.
What about Diem's adoptive parents, Grace and Patrick?
Oh, yeah. They're definitely caught in the middle of all this. Yeah.
Trying to protect Diem, but also navigating this complicated situation with Kenna.
Right. I mean, Grace especially must be going through it.
Yeah, Grace is fiercely protective of Diem. She's wary of Kenna coming back into the picture.
Yeah.
And, potentially disrupting everything.
Yeah, of course.
But as the story unfolds, we start to see glimpses of Grace's own vulnerabilities.
Okay.
And her capacity for compassion.
Yeah, that must be a tough thing to portray as a writer.
It is, but Hoover handles it with such sensitivity. She doesn't shy away from the tough emotions, the difficult conversations, the messy realities of family dynamics and past mistakes.
I'm realizing that this is so much more than a love story or a story about forgiveness.
Yeah.
It's about family in all its complicated forms.
Colleen Hoover takes us on this emotional roller coaster.
Yeah.
Exploring the depths of human connection and reconciliation. The power of love in all its different ways.
Yeah, and it's crazy how she creates these characters that make mistakes, that hurt each other, but you still root for them.
Yeah, you want them to be happy.
Yeah, you want them to find peace.
That's what makes her such a good storyteller.
I agree.
She makes you empathize with these flawed characters and reminds us that everyone is going through something.
Right, everyone has their own baggage.
Yeah.
Speaking of baggage, the title Reminders of Him.
Right.
I feel like it's not just about the physical reminders of Scotty.
Yeah.
It's something deeper.
Yeah, the title works on these different levels.
Okay.
It's not just about the objects that remind people of Scotty.
Yeah.
It's also about the emotional scars he left behind.
Right.
And how his absence still shapes the lives of the people who loved him.
Yeah, it's like everyone's carrying a piece of Scotty with them.
Exactly.
Whether it's a good memory or a regret, or just the weight of losing him.
Yeah, and those reminders are what drive the characters forward.
Okay.
They force them to confront their pasts and make choices about their future. It makes me think about all the reminders that we all carry.
Yeah.
The moments and the people that shape who we are.
Right. For better or worse.
Okay, so I gotta ask, without giving too much away, is there any hope for these characters?
That's a good question.
Can they find a way to heal and move forward with their reminders?
Yeah.
But not let those reminders define them?
Oh, that's the question that Colleen Hoover leaves us pondering, isn't it?
Is it?
Yeah. And I think the beauty of it is that there's no easy answer.
Oh, okay.
Life is messy.
Yeah.
Relationships are complicated.
Sure.
And healing takes time.
Yeah, it sounds like one of those stories that stays with you long after you finish reading it. Makes you think about your own life.
Right.
Your own experiences with loss and forgiveness and all that.
Exactly. And that's what makes a story truly impactful.
Okay. I am definitely adding this book to my TBR.
Good.
But before we wrap up our deep dive, tell me why our listeners should experience reminders of him for themselves. You mentioned earlier that it's a story about hope and forgiveness.
Yeah.
Can you, without giving anything away, can you elaborate a little bit on that?
Yeah, so the story really explores this idea that even after, unimaginable loss and past mistakes, there's still a possibility for healing.
Okay.
And second chances. And it's not like it offers these easy answers or fairy tale ending.
Right.
But it suggests that forgiveness, forgiving yourself and forgiving others can be so powerful for growth and moving forward.
And what about the romance?
Oh, yeah.
You mentioned there's a spark between Kenna and Ledger, but with all their baggage, can love really blossom?
That's the question, right?
Yeah.
And Colleen Hoover doesn't shy away from how messy their connection is.
Okay.
I mean, their attraction is definitely there,
Yeah.
but it's constantly being tested by their pasts and their secrets and all these outside forces that are trying to pull them apart.
So it's not your typical, they fall in love and everything's perfect.
Not at all.
Kind of romance.
It's more about love's resilience.
Okay.
Its ability to survive even in the toughest situations.
Yeah.
It really makes you think about whether love can really conquer everything.
Right.
Or if some wounds are just too deep to ever fully heal.
And that's what makes it interesting, right?
Right, exactly.
Because life is messy.
Uh-huh.
And relationships are complicated.
For sure.
And sometimes second chances are really hard to come by.
Absolutely. And I think that's why this book resonates with so many people. It's a reflection of, just how complex human relationships really are.
Yeah.
The challenges we face and the hope that we hold on to.
So for someone who might be on the fence about reading this book, what would you say to them?
I would say if you're looking for a story that will stay with you, a story that will make you feel things, make you question your own beliefs about forgiveness and second chances, maybe even shed a few tears.
Oh, wow.
Then Reminders of Him is definitely worth reading.
All right. Well, I'm sold, and hopefully our listeners are too.
Me too.
This has been such a fascinating deep dive into Colleen Hoover and Reminders of Him.
It has.
It's a story about so much, love and loss and guilt and forgiveness, the power of family and how complicated relationships can be.
Right.
But ultimately, it's a story about hope.
Yeah, and healing.
Yeah. And with that, we'll leave our listeners with this thought.
Yeah.
What are the reminders that you carry?
Ooh, good one.
The ones that shape your story.
Yeah.
And what are the possibilities for growth and change that lie ahead for you, everyone? And until next time, keep diving deep.